it is trivia night, and I am the auntie of the week. Yes, I am. And it is my job to do the trivia for anxiety. So I have 8 questions. Y'all ready for these anxiety-based trivia questions?
Yes.
Okay, so these are not multiple choice. So yes, you can yell out the answer, but you gotta let me complete the question. How much more likely are women to be affected by generalized anxiety disorder than men?
3 times.
I was gonna say 2 to 3 times.
I need one answer. You cannot say 2 to 3 times.
2.
Shug.
6 times.
Damn, Keish got it right. 6 is extreme.
I was close.
Women are 2 times as likely to be affected as men. All right, so Keish, you write these down.
You ain't gonna win.
Oh Lord.
Where you go, Shug?
Here she go.
I mean, she might. She literally told us she did a whole presentation on this. So like,
Right. So panic disorder. Panic disorder affects how many adults in the U.S.? 1 million, 20 million, 1.8 million, or 6 million?
1.8.
20.
Bam. Keish.
I know it ain't no 20.
It was 10, 1, 1.8, or 6.
It's either 6 or 10.
Go for what you know. What you going with?
I'm gonna go be conservative and go 6.
And you are correct.
You ain't gonna win.
Go ahead.
Y'all know I should pick 1.8 because it was the only one that had a decimal.
That's why she did it. That's why I put it in there. I was like, somebody gonna pick the decimal because it just sounds smart.
Yeah.
1.8.
Or C.
And 1.8 was C. So you gonna go with it either way. All right. What age does social anxiety disorder typically begin?
Social?
Yes, social anxiety disorder. What age?
Like
11.
a number? Or
A number age. Tell me the age that you think it typically begins in.
11.
10.
I wanted to say 10.
What age?
Mm-hmm.
Because I just want to say school age. Like,
So you
grade school.
said 10, Shug said 11. Give me an age, Keish.
Gosh. Well, considering separation anxiety starts really young, like at 3. I'm going with 5.
Shug got the point. She was closest. 13.
Oh, 13.
Okay.
Which makes sense to me because 13 is like you just becoming a teenager. That's still middle school age. Social anxiety might show up at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. 5, they wouldn't be able to conceptualize that. You're right.
So Shug got that one. So number 4, I'm still gonna ask one dealing with social.
I still feel like it's earlier, but I didn't do no research. So I'll just get it later.
I do feel like it's earlier, but
and all of this information is coming from the Anxiety and Depression Association of America, and I also have the other resources that we can put up if we need to. All right, next. So 36% of people with social anxiety disorder reported that they had been experiencing symptoms for how many years before seeking help? So 36% of people diagnosed with social anxiety disorder reported that they'd experienced symptoms for how many years before seeking help?
2.
do we have multiple choice on that? Or
I
no?
can give you multiple choice if you like.
Do it.
2 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years.
10 years.
I really want to say 10, but I'm going to go with 2.
You already said 2.
2 anyway. That was your
That was before the multiple choice, so I should get a redo. But I still
feel like
go
that,
with 2.
I feel like that depends on the cultural group. I feel like
It depends on a lot.
Don't
Yeah.
even go.
Yeah.
Don't go deep. Don't go deep. Make this generalized.
I'm trying to be
I'm
general.
gonna eat triple P.
Can I not choose 2 as well? Can I choose?
You can.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 2.
You ain't
You
ever
two
wrong.
both
I think
be
Shug was
wrong.
right. You chose 2, but you both wrong. Shug was right.
And I can see why. The reason why I wanted to pick 10 is because y'all know I do a lot more evaluations now than therapy.
Mhm.
And a lot of the people that are getting diagnosed with social anxiety are in their 20s, like early 20s. And they're like, yeah, I've been dealing with this since middle school or since, elementary school and just didn't know what it was until now. So that's why 10 years makes a lot of sense, because it starts in your teenage years.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was thinking 10 because I be evaluating people in their 30s and been like, so you've been feeling like this since you was like 20
Yeah.
and you just decided not to go and go get no help.
I just thought it was you. I just thought it was you.
I was thinking too, because of just culturally, like I could see 10 years for minorities, like not understanding the signs and symptoms and waiting. But I can see other groups, like the majority, going like after a couple years because they have access and because those things are more readily available for them to understand. So that's why.
You know why I see 10 across the board as being the answer, why that makes sense? Because even for those cultures who do have the access, what I've typically seen myself is that when it's younger children or teenagers, they attribute it to just a developmental thing, or just I have a shy child. I'm just shy. I'm just naturally shy, or I'm nervous around people, so they don't tie it into this could be something else.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Number 5.
I'm coming for you, Keith.
What percentage of the U.S. population has diagnosed specific phobias?
God, dog. I knew this for the EPPP.
What percentage has a diagnosed specific phobia? Phobia is a fear of something to our viewers. They fear something.
I'm going to go with 4%. I'm going with 4%.
Okay.
In the world, you said, or in the U.S.?
The U.S. of adults.
Adults.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with like 12, 15. 12.
Okay. Wait, pick one, 12 or 15?
I know.
12.
Okay. She'll say 5, 12. Keish?
I said 4.
Oh, she's 4, 12. Keish?
Ooh, I'm going to go with...
He said 100.
I'm going to go with... What did you say, Amber?
12.
I'm going to go with 15.
Amber got it because she's closest. The answer is 9.1%.
She went over.
Don't matter, I was closest.
Her number is closest. You was too low.
What's the score right now?
The score
is 7. Keish 1 is 0.
Keish is 2. Suge is 2. Amber is 1.
Okay.
All right. Let's see.
I'm coming for you, Keish.
Okay. OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder question.
Suge, if you don't get this right, it's cancel. You can't. I'm taking you out. You cancel.
Not to cancel.
Yes, cancel culture.
Cancel over the OCD question.
What fraction? So this is a fraction. We talking like half, 2/4, a third. What fraction of affected adults with OCD first experience symptoms in childhood? What?
One quarter. No. 1/3. 1/3.
She got it. I'm gonna just give it to her because y'all looking like she
no, I just was the EPPP question.
Was that right? Or you just giving it to her because we
No, she got it. It's literally 1/3. That's the answer.
Okay. Good job, Suge.
Don't be hating about was that right?
Okay. PTSD question. Post-traumatic stress disorder. Hold on, I'll wait for Suge so she can make sure she hears it. PTSD question. What is the most likely trigger of PTSD? What is the most likely trigger of PTSD?
Of the actual disorder itself?
I can make it multiple choice if I have to, because I'm sure I can. Okay. What is the most likely trigger of PTSD? Is it, God, I got to think of some things. Is it childhood abuse? Is it rape? Is it domestic violence? Or is it war or some type of war situation, combat situation?
Combat.
So is it childhood abuse? Is it rape? Is it domestic violence? Or is it war combat?
God damn, I feel like that's a loaded question.
It is.
Depending on the year, it's war.
Most common
It's
trigger.
a solid answer for this. And
the most common trigger?
It's been the answer for years. It's been the answer for decades.
It's war.
I mean, yeah, combat. I just
You going with combat? You going with combat, Keish?
it's hard because I work with kids, so it would be domestic violence from the perspective.
Oh, maybe I should say this question is specific to adults, not kids.
Okay.
Adults.
And do you mean a trigger or do you mean a cause?
I mean the most likely trigger. Because the answer, when I read y'all the answer, you'll understand why I'm saying it is the most likely trigger of PTSD. So it triggers PTSD. The people who have this thing happen out of the 4 I gave you will more than likely develop the disorder of PTSD.
That's how you should ask the question. But I'm going with Suge on combat.
Keish? Childhood abuse, rape, domestic violence, or combat?
Damn. And you said it's pertaining to adults.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I might have to go with them on that.
Y'all all wrong.
Or child abuse.
Rape.
Are switching it?
She switched it. Rape is the most likely trigger of PTSD. 65%.
I should have known that.
65% of men and 45.9% of women who are raped will develop the disorder.
Okay. And just for clarification purposes, you're saying that rape is something that increases the risk that someone will develop PTSD in the future. It doesn't necessarily trigger. I think that's why we were confused, because when you say trigger PTSD, that means like that don't really. But I got you.
Yeah,
okay.
The way the site worded it, I just went with that. But how you are explaining it is correct. They are more likely to end up being diagnosed with PTSD if they've experienced a rape. Treatment options for anxiety. That is where this question is coming from. Tell me what the letters TMS stand for. It is a
transmagnetic stimulation. Something like that.
Cranial magnetic stimulation.
Suge one.
Damn it! Did I miss the cranial?
Yeah. You said trans something else. It's transcranial.
I said transmagnetic.
I get those emails all the time, but they only say TMS.
It always says TMS, and nobody recognizes what
I knew she forgot the tranial when she said trans. I was like, ooh.
Transcranial magnetic stimulation, which is a non-invasive form of treatment for things like anxiety, OCD, and anxiety-related disorders.
How is that non-invasive?
Because it's nothing, like they're not doing any type of surgery where they cutting anything open. It's literally magnets taped to your head. That's all it is. So it's non-invasive. They're not actually going in.
So Amber, the reason why I remember what that's called is because my daughter gets brain trained. So they put the things on the head and she's able to like manipulate the objects on the screen like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Auntie Suge is a cheater. That's what that is.
And funny thing, after I asked that, I thought about it. I was like, damn it, me and Suge just actually was talking about TMS. So she might get this.
So honestly, I should get that point because that's trifling.
You want me to ask another one? Even if
I ask the question after y'all was just talking, that's the recency effect.
Okay, you are right.
And that was
This is what with another question. I already won.
Okay, I'm gonna ask one last one.
No, it's okay. She can win because I'm coming for you next week. As long as it ain't Black movie trivia.
We still can't do movie trivia, Amber. We still can't do Black movie trivia.
No, y'all can do it, but I ain't coming for nobody in that one. But whatever the next one is, I'm coming for you. Congrats, Auntie Suge, on winning Auntie of the Week.